Here's Reeves. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Hartenstein. A deep 3. They get it again. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Irving for 3. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here's Irving, and Irving powers it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style, that was sweet. And it's good for 2.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Crawford, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Down low. And stolen by Irving. And here comes the break.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Crawford. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Crawford's got 5 points. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he drops the first. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Crawford. 5 points in the game. Pass to LaRusso. And stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Kersey, pounded by Wiggins. Outside Irving. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Atlanta on top, up 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Now here's Doncic. Bular. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Bular. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Harden. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Kersey. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Jang. Now here's Caruso. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 7 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Bular. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bular's got his first points of the game. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Caruso outside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Called by Atlanta.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Hartenstein a screen. Wiggins for 3. He buries it from 3. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Hartenstein a screen. They get it back. The kick out to Wiggins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Williams misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts. Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Doncic on the wing. 6 to shoot from the low block. The shot by Reeves, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To the middle. And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Fades. Doncic, silky smooth on the jumper.
And this is how you beat taller defenders. The fadeaway, creating just enough separation needed to get the shot off.
And so it's Oklahoma City, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Yep, that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And there it is for him. Winslow's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. There's a screen by Jang. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Wiggins for 3. Bular grabs the board. Atlanta trails by 5. Pass to Green. Stolen by Wiggins. And they're on the break. Jang gets the bucket.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Bular. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance. Dort's got 8 points.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
LaRusso. Second chance effort. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 7 points in the game.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Crawford. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Here's Holmgren. That one rolls around and rims out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back for him in that same area.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Good on the second one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
To the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Dang, shot is off. Here's Bowen. Here's LaRusso. Outside for Green. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Caruso. Pass to Wallace. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Williams. Tries again. Oh, Williams getting after it on the glass.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Crawford, that one's good.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Caruso outside. On the take. It's tipped. Harden with it. Watched by Wallace.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
At the line for your home
The free throw drops for Caruso.
taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wiggins for 3. Drops in the 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Reeves. Uses the glass on the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, "Don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Atlanta. It's a one-point game. Pass to Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Some room here for Dort. And the shot no good, a bit short. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Harden. Dort grabs the miss. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 1. He's feeling it. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. On the wing, Harden. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Money!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And stolen by Williams. Williams grabs the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
24 seconds left to the game. Here's Harden. Into the lane.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that'll put them up 2.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Substitution on the court.
Dort for 3. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot! That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a 3, and he delivered.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Crawford. Pass to Winslow. Takes the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Green. Here's Crawford. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Green for three. Offensive rebound. No good on the shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. Bular grabs the board. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Out left to the wing. Here's Crawford. Clock at 6. Let's go with a three. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Kersey. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And he commits the intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Irving. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the away team, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.